Check 1 2 3, check 1 2 3. So, good afternoon, Ma'am Cecil. My name is Arkan Rashad Effendi. My student number is 147. So, let's get into the topic. For the topic of this video, I'm choosing true love debate. So, for the purpose to persuade the audience that abandoning the ideal of true love is harmful, that we should continue to believe in it. The audience, of course, I choose students and young adults. Let's go to the introduction. Imagine you're navigating the chaotic, unpredictable journey of your life, much like riding a motorcycle through the busy, crowded, and thunderstorm streets of Surabaya. But heartbreak or betrayal cuts you off, and you feel emotional creep losing in the heartbeat. You crash into another vehicle because you cannot focus. Thinking love is just a myth, just like a high-quality helmet that protects your actual life during a physical crash. Having an ideal, a belief in something greater like true love, is what protects human soul from becoming permanently cold, bitter, and transactional. We often protect our practical lives, yet we hesitate to protect our capacity for deep, unconditional connection. For the thesis of this video, in a world where relationships are often viewed as temporary and disposable, the ideal of true love remains important because it motivates people to stay committed, work through challenges, and create deeper emotional connection with one another. For the sentence of method, first I will explain how true love encourages commitment. Second, I will discuss how it helps couple face challenges together. And finally, I will show how it creates deeper and more meaningful connection between people. For the first main idea, true love encourages commitment. Supporting ideas, people who believe in true love are more likely to stay committed to their partners and invest time and effort into maintaining. Example, a couple who stays together and works through misunderstanding instead of ending the relationship after the first major conflict. It is very common that we look at the first ever new couple they just start dating and they got the first ever major conflict between them, and yeah, they just cannot handle it and decide to break up. That is so silly and that is so sad. That's not the relationship should works. Okay, for the second main idea, true love motivates people to persevere through difficulties. For the supporting ideas, the belief in true love encourages the partner to support one another during difficult times, such as financial problems, long-distance relationship, or personal struggles. For the example, a couple who continue supporting each other when one of them in the deepest point of their situation. Take an example of this PNG. This is the conversation between me and my partner. That time I was at my lowest point. I was crying in my room. I was crawling around. I was like overthinking a lot. And yes, she sent that kind of text messages that can comfort me somehow. And that's why, what should partner do when they got first ever major conflict or another conflict? That's how it works. You and your partner versus the conflict, not you versus your partner. Moving on to the third main idea, true love helps create deeper and more meaningful human connection. Supporting ideas, true love goes beyond physical attraction and helps people build trust, emotional intimacy, and a stronger sense of belonging. For example, elderly couple who have spent decades together and still share a deep emotional bond despite life challenges. We commonly see it when we go to the public space. We see the elder couple, like we wondering how can they still manage their marriage? They must be through a lot for these years. Like maybe they already saved 20 years, 30 years, 40 years of a married situation. And yeah, there must be a lot of difficulties in there and conflict, of course. Traditional phrase plus thesis. With that in mind, let us consider why the ideal of true love should still be valid today. I believe that we shouldn't abandon the ideal of love because it gives relationship meanings, encourages people to remain committed during difficult times, and inspire deepened connection between individuals. Instead of main points, throughout this speech, we have seen how the ideal of true love inspires commitment, encourages perseverance through challenges, and help build deep and lasting connection. Closing, after all, true love is not about finding a perfect person. It is about choosing to stay, grow, pull a meaningful life with someone despite their imperfection. That is why the ideal of true love should never be abandoned. I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.